What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we have some exciting stuff going on today. I think it's finally a good time to put on some of these parts that we've been having sit here in the basement. So we got a few boxes of stuff, and then we also got wheels. So anybody who's seen my old videos will probably recognize these are my first wheels from my old car. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be selling them, or at least not for a long time. Done a great job with me this whole time. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a transformation on my 2023 WRX. First things first, I think we all know that the VB WRX from factory stock is kind of ugly. It's grown on a lot of people now that it's been out for a couple years. It's certainly grown on me. I absolutely hated how the car looked when it first came out. But now it's been a couple years, it really grows on you. You see the ways people mod it, it does look good. So on the agenda today, we're gonna start slapping some of these parts on, and we are gonna be working our way up. Hopefully we can finish this weekend. It shouldn't be too hard, but I am doing it by myself. My brother, from my last video you guys saw, he actually worked today and tomorrow, so unfortunately he won't really be able to help me. So these is everything that we're going to try to put on this weekend, from coilovers to lip kit to rear spoiler, suspension, lower control arms, wheels and tires. So I actually already installed the AOS in here. I'll show you guys in a bit. I installed that last month. I actually ordered most of the stuff during Black Friday. Actually, if not, I think everything on Black Friday with the AOS. But being in the winter with the snow and everything, I decided to wait. Coilovers that we're going to be installing today are BC's coilovers for the VB WRX. So my goated ass brother Gary, you guys saw in the last video about his car, he actually gifted me these. I was originally going to buy these off of him because he bought bags. But he actually gifted me these for my birthday, which was this month, because he's the goat. Anyway, so yes, we're gonna try to slap on all the coilovers on today onto this car. I'm gonna open up the garage, we'll pull it out in there. Hopefully, it's already like 4 now, so hopefully we can at least get the rears in and the lower control arms with it, and then tomorrow we can do the fronts if anything, and the rest of the aero, because the aero is the easiest part. It's the suspension and all the other stuff that's going to take a while. But since these actually came off of his car, we're actually going to wash them real quick, give them a rinse, and then readjust them and all that crap. I'm gonna start off here first. My girlfriend got me Billet Works engine bay caps. They came in today. She got it for me for my birthday. The goats, the absolute goat. They look absolutely amazing. So we're gonna be replacing all of these ugly yellow ones and have it match with the AOS right over here. Out with the old, in with the new. I tried to get that as centered as I possibly could, but I didn't want to twist it too tight because it's going to be hard to come off the next time I need to do an oil change. So that's the only one that's going to be whack. But look at that. Matches the AOS. So things actually took a little longer. I actually had to clean the garage out a bit first and move some stuff around, and then but I got everything set up now. It's ready to be worked on, but we're actually gonna call it a day now. So as you guys can see, it's already dark outside. I mean, being winter, it gets dark at like 5. You know, we reorganized the garage. We put all the boxes and stuff up top, make some space for us to have some work area and stuff. So I cleaned the rear. Oh, let me turn the light real quick. So I cleaned the rear coilovers. They're all prepped, you know, all salt-free, all clean. They literally look brand new. It was only on the car for about 6 months, and now it's on. Now it's gonna go on here. We took the wheel off. We have it up on jack stands. We got the wheel under for extra safety, and we also have the jack still on the rear diff with a little bit, just a little bit of support, but most of the weight is on the jack stands. I'm gonna go grab some dinner with my girlfriend, and first thing in the morning when the sun is up, we'll get started, and hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, it'll be all done. It's the next day, and now it's officially time to actually get started on this project. We're starting with the rear lower control arms and the coilovers, and then after that we're working. What the? What the? Sorry. Anyways, yeah, and we'll work our way forward. What I'm doing right now is disconnecting the lower control arm. So we got about, I think it's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, we have the first lower control arm out. It's actually very simple, only 4 bolts, like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the next part, which is taking off the coilover. The only thing that's holding in the coilover now is the 2 support points that are connected to the chassis. Put the coilover in. We are gonna put the WhiteLine lower control. We're gonna put the WhiteLine lower control arms in now. There we go. It's all in. Dang, it's really bright. All of the bolts are tightened. We are gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. And we will update you guys when we move on to the fronts. Alright, we got the rear wheels on. We're gonna lower the car now. Hopefully the fitment's good. Could be lower. We'll let it sit for a bit. On to the front. So quick little tip for you guys. It's actually, so if you try to do your coilovers or any suspension install at one side at a time, for example, only the driver's side, and then you move on to only the passenger side, it's actually much more difficult, because if you only jack up one side and you do one side at a time, it puts way too much tension on the sway bar and other components, making it almost impossible for you to do the other side when you move on to the other side. So the order that you do it in does matter, because it makes it changes how easy it is for you to take it out. So what I recommend when you're doing the fronts is bottom one first. Both sides out. If you guys also have a IGAOS installed and then you're doing the coilovers, you don't have to worry about it. Actually, it still holds in place. It's fine. We're gonna go get the fronts, clean them off, and then we're gonna readjust the height and then slap them on. The wheels on the car. I'm gonna lower it because it's so low. I put some pieces of wood on it so the tires can land on it. That way it'll give enough room for the, because the fronts are completely maxed out. Here we go. Alright, now I'm just gonna tighten the wheels completely and then we'll take the jack out. I'm actually gonna bring the car car now for the alignments. As you can see, all the lights are on the dash. All sorts of things are off right now. The coding, the alignment's throwing a bunch of codes. Hopefully after the alignment, it'll fix all that. But we're almost at the shop. We'll update you guys there. Got the block set up. Made it home. Now we're gonna take off the front bumper and get to work on the aero stuff. Alright, so I already got the bottom clips off. I'm not gonna show you guys how to take it off because there are 1,000 videos out there on how to take off the bumper. So once we get that off, we'll come back and update you guys. So we have the bumper off. It's in the garage. We got the lip sitting right there. It comes in 3 pieces. We're gonna slap the lip on first. Then we're gonna tackle the splitter, put the splitter on, we'll put the grill on. I got the lip sitting roughly on the bumper now. We're just gonna use these self-tap screws to screw it in, and then we'll move on to the splitter and the grill. Now that the lip is on, we are gonna move on to the splitter. Let's get this splitter on, boys! Put it on the table to make it a little easier for the alignment and stuff to make sure everything's good. So I have it roughly lined up right now. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it sits. I think that's it sticks out a good length. This portion I think could stick out a little bit more for like a better rounded edge right here. But either way, it looks great. Here we are, all done, all bolted up. So you see the PVC piping is in between. These ones are black, they're longer. There's 3 of them they give you, so I'm assuming those go in the front because that has the most amount of space in between the bumper and the splitter. Everything else, the white is a little smaller, so they go on the side there, in between, bolted down, and now it is all nice and sturdy. So we're gonna switch out the grill now, and then we'll be able to slap this bumper back onto the car. We got the other grill already taken off. I forget, I think this is the V2. I forget the exact name, I bought it during Black Friday. But it's in gloss black. We already have the OEM one out, I'll show you guys. So, this is the stock, right? And to take it out is just 6 screws. 6 screws in the back. It's like spread out, and then these clips are up here. They're like push clips almost. Alright boys, we got the bumper on, we got the side skirts on. Let's lower this to the ground. Show you guys again in the day, but already just wow. The bumper is full of fingerprints. I need to get this thing washed ASAP. I decided to wait until the next day so that there's some sun out so you guys can see a little better. So a quick recap. got the stock spoiler off. So if you have the base model, you don't have to worry about this. You can, it doesn't come with one, but anything else, like I said, you're gonna need extension wrench. Got 2 bolts inside. Everything else is held together by like push pop clip thing. I forget what they're exactly called, but they're almost like push clips. So you got 4 of them. They're blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bolts. 1, 2, and they're right about in the middle, right here. You'll be able to see. So once you unscrew those, all it really takes. I noticed that today's a lot warmer than yesterday, so it was a lot easier taking it off versus fighting. I don't know if that makes a difference. A little tip for you guys on how to take it off is don't start in the middle. I feel like that doesn't provide enough tension or whatever. So I started right here and just give it a hard pull. You'll feel like a little jerk. Move to this side, do a little pull again, you feel like a little jerk, and you should be able to just rip it off like that. So now we're gonna give it a wipe. We're gonna wipe it down, get it nice and clean, and we're gonna put the new one on. The new spoiler from Aeroflow Dynamics. They give us some hardware for the bolt location, I believe. So I got a roll of 3M tape from them. Here we are. Whoosh. Look at that, boys. Look at that. I forget which version this is. I did buy it during Black Friday. It's like months later now. I have the 3M tape set up. So what I'm gonna do now is put it on loosely with the screws in there and a washer to hold it in place, and then we'll remove the 3M. But we have plugged up the holes. I don't even know what these things are called, but with the stuff provided from Aeroflow, with the ones that have holes in it for the nuts, and the ones that don't to prevent the water. Alright, that's it. I believe we're done. Now we have it on. Let's give it a little wipey wipe. Wow. It's like a brand new car. So it's actually been like 2 months since I finished putting everything on. I just haven't had time to edit all the videos that I needed to edit. If you guys have seen the last few videos I put on my channel is actually filmed all before this video that came out was filmed. So I finished editing those, got all of those edited up, loaded up the last couple weeks, and now we're on this video. So I'm at the garage at work. Let me show you guys real quick. A little walk around. Well, here she is, boys. We got that little spoiler on. Got the wheel, suspension, all of the lip kits, grille and everything on. Side skirts. So the side skirts are actually from my old car. So I don't know if you guys have seen some of the old videos I did with my old car. My old car in the VA, I definitely had a hot boy look, and I think I'm over that kind of style with the big wing, the really aggressive diffusers, and all that kinds of stuff. I enjoyed it. It was really fun. It brought a lot of different kinds of attention, but I think I'm in the OEM Plus era right now. I just want to enjoy how the car naturally looks by itself with a few extra things to help bring out its natural look already that is already in there. Thank you guys so much for taking your time watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing. If you guys want the most up-to-date updates on the build, on just what's happening with the channel in general, follow me on Instagram at RiceyRicky. So with that being said, that concludes today's video. I do think sometime in the future we are going to be getting some new wheels. I like the bronze look on this car, but I had it on my last car, so I think it's time to switch it up. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much again, as always, for tuning in. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to our channel.